You're welcome to this live webinar, and the focus is how to make, multiply, and manage money. So it's gonna be every Sunday, 7 p.m., and it's absolutely free. And I'm hoping that anywhere in the world I'm gonna be running this webinar, even if I'm in the air. Okay, even if I'm in the air, I'm going to make sure that this webinar holds. I'm going to do everything possible to make that happen. So I'm so excited about this. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So it's the Money Series every Sunday, 7 p.m. every Sunday. And it promises to be a great time. I can assure you, always enjoy yourself and have the best of time. I also will encourage you that in the course of this training, feel free to put forward your comments. If you have a comment, if you have a question, relax and feel free to just send your comment in. I'll be more than excited to attend to it. I'll be more than excited to answer your question. So there's the question button that you can always feel, and once you feel that, that just I will be able to see your questions and I'll be able to attend to them. So we want to go right into the webinar. I'm so excited. I'm just finding my way around webinar in Nigeria here, and I know that a couple of issues hosting webinars in Nigeria. Is not my first webinar, but um, I'm beginning to. These are the first set of webinars I'm hosting right in Nigeria, and I just hope it's gonna work. I hope a lot of Nigerians who are watching this will be able to have access to internet and be able to connect. But the beauty of it is that it's an evergreen webinar. People are going to be able to have access to it again and again and again. That's part of what we're working on. So even aside those who are able to log on live, those who can log on live will still be able to enjoy this webinar, as we are going to be able to have it recorded and people are able to have access to the video. Of course, it's not going to be free. I'm sorry, it's not going to be free. They'll have to pay for it since they couldn't attend live. We just have to charge a token for those who want to watch the video later. But congratulations, you're listening live. You're watching this live, and it's absolutely free for you. So we're going to talk about how to make, manage and multiply money. And then once I'm through with this particular slide, I will move straight to the mobile app presentation. I promise those who attended and pay actually for the mobile app, mobile millionaire training. I promise that we're going to finish it today. But we started yesterday. We did about an hour yesterday. And today we're just going to end it. And it promises to be a great time. So guys, grab your note, grab your pen, or whatever you have, and let's start. I guarantee you're going to enjoy this webinar. I assure you it's going to be a great, great, great time. Okay, so I'm going to just start right away. I'm excited. I'm using Mac system, and it's just new. I'm not too used to it, but I'm finding my way around it. But some of the features are cool anyway. Really, really cool. Like the PowerPoint is just fantastic. Don't you like this? I think someone should make a comment if you like this slide. It's just fantastic. Okay, so we just go right away. My name is Stephen Akintayo. As you know, my website is stephenakintayo.com. There was a typo error here. Apologies for that. And that's why you were seeing it. They made a mistake, the graphic designer. But my website is stephenakintayo.com, and a lot of valuable stuff there. Let's go into it. Now, I'm going to be sharing 10 facts about money. Okay, 10 very important facts about money. And I'm using the picture all through this presentation. I'm going to be using the picture of clay and the process of turning clay to artifacts. Some kettle, pots and stuff. These are beautiful artifacts you can have in your office, in your houses. But the process is not that easy. So I'm going to be sharing with you 10 facts about money. Some are to kill the negative information you've had about money before now. They are not true. Some, however, are to open you up to some very important information about money that you were not taught. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on both, and I'm just excited, really excited about this. Number one, let's go right away. Number one thing I will teach you about money is that in free market economy, anyone can make as much money as they want. Forget global economic recession. Forget that, things are hard, there's no money, everybody's struggling. Nigeria or Europe or America, things are tough. That seems to be the same language. I just returned from United States. That's the same language. Everyone is saying things are tough, things are hard, there's no money. That seems to be the language of everyone, as it were. So let that die today. Know this and cram this and accept this fact. In a free economy, you can make as much money as you desire. Nothing is holding you back. Nothing is stopping you from making as much money as you want to make. In a free economy, you can make as much, much, much more money as you want to make. I want that to sink in. Okay. And I beg you, let that sink in. Because when your mindset is telling you that, we're in Africa, when I thought, when an economy where things are really bad, there's certain kind of money you can't make in this economy. Things are really bad. Well, that is your own prophecy, and that's your choice. But I guarantee you, and I'm assuring you as an expert in this, that there is no amount of money you cannot make in a free economy. I've watched my life move from a nobody. I mean, when I say nobody, I'm not trying to be modest. I came from a very, very humble background. I mean, a very, very humble background. I remember I was sharing with someone that while on campus, I was very serious about my life because it dawned on me that when I finished school, there is even no uncle or auntie I can walk up to with my CV and I have a guaranteed job. It was that bad. Okay, so where I am today by the reality of the fact that in any free economy, guys, you can make as much money as you desire to make. Nothing is stopping you except the limitation you've placed on your mind. That's real, real gospel truth. Okay, so that's number one thing I will share. Nothing is stopping you from being as wealthy as you desire. Nothing is stopping you. Okay, take that from me. Number two, which is very, very important, your background, okay, highest level of education or IQ, intelligent quotient, is irrelevant when it comes to earning money. And this is one of the reasons why some of the most very wealthy individuals all over the globe, a good number of them are dropouts. Some of them are not really the MBA guys, the master guys, the PhD guys. It will amaze you, but that's the reality. uh, Alaji Dangote, who happens to be the richest man in Africa, and hails from Nigeria. I've always asked people, what I think is recently we hear he had a degree from one Egyptian university, but in reality, okay, friends, forget it. Okay, So, very important that you wake up to reality that your degree, your qualification, all of those stuffs are not really what determines how much money you can make. Okay, your money is in your hands. You will make as much money as you desire to make, as much money as you desire to make. Okay, so your income is not a function. Your level of earning over time is not going to be a function of your education, master's, PhD. Is going to be absolutely a function of some of the things you're going to be learning today. Number three facts about money. This is very, very important. Um, Number three fact about money. Um, I believe some of you are able to see this. Okay, good. The fastest way to make money is to solve a problem. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. Now, this is another fantastic fact. It's hard to believe sometimes, but it's a real fact. It's hard to believe, but it is a fact. Okay, it is a very powerful fact that your it's all about value, really. And I have a very important quote here. I said, money is a value game. Very important. Money is a value game. The winner of the winner is the person that trade more value. Money is a value game. I come again. Money is a value game. Money is a value game. The more money you are able to make is a function of the more value you're able to trade. Very important. The fastest way to make money is to solve problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. I strongly believe that this, has been the major myth about money that has made more people poorer than those who were rich, particularly in Africa, because we were born with statements such as money is a function of destiny. Some people are destined to be wealthy, some other people are destined to be poor. Those were some of the statements we were born with. Those are some of the things we were told. I don't know about you, but I was told things like that too. You know, this destiny, or destiny, destiny. Some people, the destiny they carry um, has more money. It's not true. It's all about value. The more value you trade, the more money you make. I have seen it under the sun that it's purely value, pure value, pure value. It's so important that it doesn't matter anywhere in the world you are. I was in the United States some weeks back, and I found myself, being able to strike deals, even with individuals that were Americans. And I remember I couldn't believe striking a deal with a cab man about the mobile app. He asked me who I was, what I do, and I told him I came here for a conference and all of that. I said I need a mobile app. I said, what do you want a mobile app for? He said, I'm having this is funny, you need to listen to this. He said, I'm having some challenges with my wife. And I made some bad financial decisions earlier last year, and we lost a huge number of money. And my wife, as for every day, is sending me ridiculous messages. My life is a mess. She sent messages like, you stupid man, you better don't come into this house except you bring $500. Ridiculous messages. He showed me one. So he said, I want a mobile app that can turn all the negative text messages my wife sends to me into positive messages like, I love you. You're the love of my life. Okay, you're not going to believe this, but it's true. And that was all he wanted the mobile app for, and he was willing to pay $500 for it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Okay? And right there, we struck a deal. So, my point is this, it's all about value. As far as he's concerned, the problem he's facing with his wife is what that amount of money, and that's why he's, you know, willing to have us, have that trade. He's willing to give me that $500 and me helping him to get the mobile app. He's very excited about that. Okay, but the point here is that it's about value. Trade value, make money. Think around you, look around your environment. What value can you trade? Okay, what are the challenges people are going through? Okay, and look at what value solution. Now when we say value, we're talking solution that you can offer that can really solve that problem for those people, and then put a price on that. Okay, put a price on that. And don't forget this quote of mine. I love it so much. I love it so much, and it's simple. It's a very simple quote. You've seen it. It says, "Money is a value game. The winner is the person that trade more value." Simple. Okay, let's go to the fourth principle. Okay, here, it's a very powerful statement. It says, "Don't listen to naysayers who tell you that life is supposed to be struggle and that you are supposed to settle and be grateful for what you have." You know that a couple of people will just tell you and say, just relax where you are. Now, this is not to say you shouldn't be contented. I need you to know that there are different things. Okay, there are important things in life, and I tell people contentment is a very powerful virtue. But contentment is not equal to mediocrity and staying at the status quo, whereby your financial level is not, is not there, and then someone is saying, just relax, just you've done enough for yourself. Don't kill yourself. Aye, you lay, like they say in my local dialect. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to naysayers that tell you that, just be contented with your life. You can make more money. You can make more money. Listen to me. In fact, the more money you make, the more solution you'll be able to solve. Because there are bigger humanitarian. I don't know for you, but some of the reasons why I want to make money is so that I can build schools, build universities, be able to create institutions that will live beyond my lifetime, institutions that will be able to change lives of people long when I'm long gone. Okay, many people will be able to have better lives because I was able to have enough money to do those other things. So listen to me. Don't listen to any naysayer that just tell you that you're okay with where you are. You need more money. Okay? The only reason why you are okay with where you are is lack of vision. If you say a man of vision, give him 3 trillion, he will still be able to see things to do with it. He will still be able to see things to do it. Transgenerational projects. Okay, so don't listen to naysayers that tell you, and these are real time facts about money. Okay, and you will always find them around you. These are people who just want you to remain at their level. You have 2 cars, you have 1 house. Why not relax? Why not relax? You can make more money. Don't listen to them. Okay, number 5. Remember, I expect your questions. Feel free to ask me questions. At the end of this 5 principle, I'm going to be taking your questions. So I really will be looking forward to your questions. And number 5 says, expect to make more money. Okay, for this one, you have to think big. Is it 100,000 US dollars you want? Is it 50,000 US dollars? Or why not 1 million US dollars? Okay, why not? I've given myself a particular ridiculous target now, and I'm now valuing my currencies in US dollars because Nigerian naira is not reliable. Okay, so I've given myself a target. And listen to me, money, you must give a target. You must expect money. If you don't expect money, you can't make money. It's all about your expectations. Okay? Expectation, someone said, is the mother of manifestations. Okay, so you have to expect money. It won't just happen. It's not just, something you just wish. Expect to make money. And once you are expecting it, specify how much you want to make. Be specific. Some of us, one of our major challenges is that we're not specific. Okay, we're not specific. Okay, you just say, I want more money, I want more money, I want more money. No, it doesn't work that way. How much exactly do you want? How much money do you want to make? Put a figure. I remember many years ago, before I ever made my first 1 million, I tore a check and I decided to write on it 1 million naira. And I put a deadline as to the particular day, okay, I want to have 1 million naira. And I posted that check on my wall. I had a picture wall. I learned it from a movie called The Secret. Okay, it's a fantastic movie. If you have not seen The Secret, I encourage you to go and watch it. It shares a lot about the law of attraction. Very powerful movie. And so I tore that check and I put there 1 million naira. And I put a date. I think the date I put was September. For two of my companies. One 1 million, another 1 million. Okay, and by September, I didn't make 1 million. Okay, I surely didn't make 1 million. But by January, no, by December of that same year, I made 2 million. Do you see that it works now? Fine, I didn't meet it at that particular deadline. And this is why I encourage people. It doesn't even matter. You put a target, it doesn't work, fix another one. Okay, so September came, I didn't make the 1 million, but I kept that picture board. I was expectant. My goal was that I wanted to make 1 million naira, and I eventually make it. So expect to make more money. Put a figure. Okay, I and my family were going to be making so amount of money. Put a figure. Put a deadline. Be specific. Okay, very very important. Okay, can we go to number 5? Remember, feel free to ask me questions. You can see the question button there. Just type your question. I'm going to be attending to them. Once I'm through, I'm already halfway with this. And once I'm through with this, we'll move to the mobile app training. Okay, but feel free to ask me a question on this. This is how to make money, how to make, manage, and multiply. But we're talking about 10 facts about money. Now we go to the sixth one, and then the seventh one, and then the eighth one. So the sixth fact about money is that lose the fear, okay, and scarcity mindset, and start seeing money as a good thing. Freedom, opportunity, for possibility. A lot of times we have this fear, okay, fear of losing money, fear of if we don't make money, fear of scarcity. Okay, we just have all of this fear. Lose your fears. Is this the time to lose that fear? Let that fear go right now. Let that fear go. And what do you need right now? You need to have a more positive mindset. You need to have a possibility mentality. You need to get to this point where you lose that fear and the scarcity mindset. I always walk around with my wife. Sometimes we get something in the house, and then the next statement my wife is making is that, no, no, we want to keep it for tomorrow. I just say, for Christ's sake, why will you buy something today to eat and then you're leaving for tomorrow? Tomorrow will take care of itself. Sometimes some of our mind will just so used to that mindset of scarcity. It's going to finish. What if we don't have tomorrow? We have to conserve this thing. Oh, it's going to end. Hey, relax. Let go that poverty mentality, friends. Let it go. I had a very funny experience. I had to write a mail. Those of you who don't mind receive my mail must have seen it. I I sent out a mail on this training. How on the training we did yesterday for those who attended, how you can make 10,000 monthly on mobile marketing business. And then the guy sent me a very funny guy. He said, if indeed you are making $10,000 every month, why will you want to share with anybody? I laughed. He said, why will you want to share? And I said, that is what I'm saying. Poverty mentality. Those who know me physically know that I'm just being modest to tell you $10,000. Okay? I mean, we make far more than that. In a single transaction, we do 30 million. So, okay, I'm just being modest. And yet, somebody is sending me a mail. And I just said, look, go check out my record. Google me. But the point is that this young man is so poor. Not the crime is not to be poor physically in terms of when you check your bank statement. Don't ever be poor mentally. That was, mental ignorance oozing out. There is no rich man that is not willing to share a secret. Let me say it again. There is no rich man that is not willing to share his secret. It will just cost you something. And I'll come again. There is no rich man that is not willing to share his secret. It will just cost you something. He will charge for it, or you may have to serve for it. But listen to me, no rich man is not willing to share his secret. It will cost you something. That's all. But that you think that somebody is wealthy and he won't be willing to, I mean, what are you saying? He's willing. Well, in fact, I have discovered that more successful people are far, far willing to share their secret. Usually the problem is the time. The problem is the time and the value for their time. But they are willing. And that's why you see many of them give attention to journalists and things like that. Why do they give attention to journalists? Why do they entertain journalists? Because they believe that whatever they share with journalists, more people can hear about it. But if it's that you, one small guy, just sit with them for a long time, they have just empowered one person out of 5-7 billion people in the world. That is not a good use of their time. But listen to me. Lose that fear of scarcity, fear of money. Let it go. See freedom, see opportunities, see possibilities, see yourself being extremely wealthy, exceptionally wealthy. I just have to move on. Okay, number 7. I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you. Remember, you feel free to type your question. I'm going to attend to them shortly. Number 7, being rich isn't a privilege. Being rich is a right. And I'll say that again. Being rich is not a privilege. Being rich is a right. I can't overemphasize this because I've just realized that a whole lot of people just see money and making money as just one privilege that, just few people that can. It's your right. You have the right to be rich by every standard. Okay? I'm a Christian. Biblically, you have the right to be rich. Islam, whatever religion. So spiritually, you have the right to be rich. Okay? Morally, the constitution of almost every republic gives everybody that freedom. Freedom of association, freedom of education, freedom of whatever. So you have the right to be rich. And let me say this. I once did a live chat on Facebook on the power of time. I emphasized the fact that the only thing God gives man is time, not money. Is how you use your time that determines how wealthy you are. In other words, you have the privilege to be wealthy. All that matters is how you decide to use your time in being able to make wealth. Period. But making money is your right. Okay, so it's not some right of some exclusive few, some privileged few. You have the right to be as rich as Dangote. Believe that and you achieve it. This has gone a long way in helping me in life. I have that strong understanding that I, Stephen Akintayo, have the right to be as wealthy as anybody else in this planet. And this has helped me so much. So please get it again. You have the right. to be wealthy. You have the right to be rich. Making money is not a privilege. It is your right. Number 8. Okay, number 8. Quickly, don't wait for your ship to come in. You are not going, okay, to discover that. Save and make more money, made rich by an outside source. Something new is going to happen. Okay, build your own ship. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is coming to rescue you. So don't wait for a ship to come to you. Don't wait for some miracle to happen, because all the miracles that needed to happen have already happened. God has given the right to make money. Constitution has given you the right. Free open economy. Okay? So don't wait for any ship. You have to build your own ship, build your own platform, build your own opportunities. I often say this quotation, very powerful quote. I tell people, I say, where you are now may have been as a result of something someone did. Very true. Somebody somewhere did something wrong. And that's probably why you're not as wealthy as other people, you're not as successful as other people. But listen to me, where you are going is absolutely your responsibility. Where you're going is absolutely your responsibility. Nobody else can be blamed for your tomorrow. Nobody else. You are the one to be blamed. So don't think somebody will come. My uncle is rich. He's going to teach me. Oh, Mr. Steven, with the help of Mr. Steven. And so the day Mr. Steven doesn't show up, okay? And I say, as Mr. Steven, you are the one. You are my problem. Listen to me. I have my life to live. You have yours to live. I'm already doing my best to do trainings like this for you. But it's absolutely your responsibility to build your wealth. So don't wait for anybody to help you make money. Build your own ship. Build your own ship. Understand that you have the absolute right to make money and you can. Along your way, locate mentors that are willing to help you. Okay, take them serious. Walk your way to the top. Pay the prices you need to pay. But listen to me, you are absolutely responsible for this whole thing. Oh. That's the real gospel truth. You are the one responsible for it. You are. Build your own ship. Build your own system. Build your own structure. Myself and Dr. Peba were in for a training in the United States. And there were two young guys that the host of that conference were talking about in Nigeria here. One of them is Daniade, and another one is, I think, Blessing. He's not even in Lagos. And they were telling us one of them is making $1 million every month. And this guy has never even stepped outside the shore of Nigeria. He has not even come to Lagos to do a training. From the corner of his home. Then Daniade, he made 200,000 US dollars. 30 million, depend on currency fluctuation, between 30 and 70 million. And this guy is 22 years old. The other one, I think, is also 25 or something. Very young guys. They were telling us, where's Daniade? Where is also? And we look at them. I myself have not made $1 million every month from one internet business. These are young guys. Young guys. They're making such with nobody's help. They've not even met. We have met some of those top people who started the platform they are even using to make that money. So nobody's responsible. It's your decision. You have to take that step by yourself to make income for yourself. You have to be that desperate, that hungry, that desirous to say, I want to make my money, I want to grow my finances, and I can. Okay? Nothing is stopping me. Guys, wake up. Okay? Wake up to this possibility. Wake up to this possibility. I guarantee you this is possible. Very much possible. Number 8. Number 9. Okay, good. So we take 9 and 10. Good. We're almost rounding up. Before we go into the mobile app business opportunity, concluding part of it. I started that yesterday. So you can. And then number 9, remember, you can send me questions. If you have questions to ask concerning this, feel free, ask me your questions. I'm willing to attend to your questions. Good. Um, Number 9, stop worrying about running out of money. Okay. Okay. For how to make more money, constantly worrying. Worry is a is a dream killer. Okay. And worry cannot change anything. I had to work with my wife on this, and myself too. I think I used to be that way many years ago, but that has died long time ago. Stop worrying about running out of money, worrying about. Some of us, we worry about so many things, particularly those of us who are ladies. I don't know how many ladies are watching us right now. Okay? Those of us that are ladies, we worry a lot, and your worry will not change anything. There's a scripture I like, and it talks about the fact that who among you can, by your worry, change anything? Really, you can't change anything about your life by worry. Nothing. So stop worrying about money. Just take action. This is what I do, and this will go a long way helping you. Whenever I'm about worrying about money, maybe I need a particular to pay certain bills and I'm getting worried. Do you know what I do? I just okay, good. I've connected Facebook live chat. Those of you who are watching this on Facebook live, all you need to do is go and click. There's a link on my Facebook like fan page on this webinar. Click that link to be able to watch this directly. The internet for the live chat is often breaking up, so the Facebook live chat is not that reliable. But join this webinar. Just click the link and connect with this webinar. Okay, I'm just giving this message to those who are watching us live from Facebook live chat. So connect better by clicking the link and join the webinar. Okay, good. Back to what we're saying. Stop worrying. Kill your worry today. I want some of you to promise me that from today you stop worrying about money. What I used to do is whenever I'm getting worried, I have a bill to pay and all of that. All I do is I take a break and I think of a product, a value I can trade to make money that can help me make the equivalent of the money I'm trying to make. That's all. And once I've evolved all of those products, sometimes it could be one or two. I've evolved, okay, this one should bring so amount of money, this one should bring so amount of money. And I've seen that but if everything goes equal with all that I'm working out, I will be able to pay all those bills. I relax. Stop worrying myself. Now I focus on delivering those values to the people that I'm trying to do that for. Simple. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as easy and as simple as that. Okay? So stop worrying. And number 10, last but not the least, very important fact, stop telling yourself that getting rich is outside your control. The truth is that making money is an inside job. Okay? Mm-hmm. Making money is an inside job. Okay? Making money is an inside job. It's all about the knowledge that rich men know that poor men don't know. Simple. There are some information rich men know, poor men don't know. Poor men are ignorant of those informations, and so they remain poor. So stop telling yourself that getting rich is an outside job. It's an inside job, okay? And it's not outside your control. Stop thinking, it's outside my control, I can't control this thing. It's absolutely in your power to be wealthy. You can be wealthy, and it's in your power. So there are certain things rich men know that poor men don't know. And I encourage you to start discovering. And some of them are some of the things I've shared today. Okay? Ignorance is the greatest enemy of a poor man. Ignorance. The day a man is delivered from ignorance is the day he becomes very wealthy. Ignorance is the greatest enemy of a poor man. Take my word for it. Ignorance is the greatest enemy of a poor man. If you continue to be ignorant, you will remain poor. You want to be delivered from poverty, okay? Then go for knowledge. I really want you to clap for yourself from the comfort of wherever you are watching this. Clap for yourself right now for watching this. Staying true. I mean, you feel the form. Not even all those who feel the form are watching this. You feel the form, you committed yourself to it, and you're watching me live. Clap for yourself. It means you are crossing some of the barriers, which poor people don't do. Poor people don't go for information. It's annoying that you see, even when you say you want to do it free and you want to do it paid, either way, a poor man will not go for information. And this is one of the reasons why I'm going to stop doing paid things. Okay, the only one I'm going to stick to is this webinar and a Facebook chat. Why? Because I discovered that even when you train people for free, they will not take action. The action that they need to take to move to the next level, in most times they don't take it. They don't take it. So listen to me. Ignorance is your greatest problem if you're poor. You want to make $1 million. All you need is the knowledge that a person who is making $1 million has. That's all you need. I went for a training in the United States. Two of those who trained me were billionaires. The other ones were making 3 to 5 million every month. I wanted to listen to them. Come on. And you need to see how they simplify making money. It was almost ridiculous. Guys, it was almost ridiculous. The way they simplify making those money. How they came about making that kind of money. So it's always about the knowledge that the rich man knows that the poor man doesn't know. And most cases, the poor man is not willing to pay the price to know. That's all. If a man is making $1 million, there's something he knows. There's something he knows. You go after him till you get that thing he knows, till he rubs on your inside, until you duplicate his result. It's as simple as that. There's a story of a man I always like sharing. His name is Anthony Robbins. He's a very great motivational speaker. And a few months back, I watched a video where he was sharing live how he met a man by the name Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is late now and used to be one of the greatest motivational speaker of his time in the United States. And Jim Rohn, Anthony Robbins, as at the time he met Jim Rohn, was a young boy. I think he said he was a teenager and was earning, I think, $40 per hour or something. And then he approached $40 a week. And I approached Jim Rohn that he wanted to learn what Jim Rohn knows. And Jim Rohn said, "You have to pay." Okay, I can't remember the exact figure, but I think whether it was $50 or something that he said he should pay for his mentorship program. And guess what? He paid. Today, Jim Rohn is late. Anthony Robbins is arguably the world's #1 activation coach today. In other words, he has successfully duplicated the result of Jim Rohn. So it's simple in terms of making money. There is an information a rich man has that a poor man does not have. And until a poor man has it, he will only be wishing wealth. He will never make one. He will never make one. So go after it. And it's not something being taught in one day. It's not something being taught in a week, in a month. And that's why I encourage you to sign up for people's life mentorship. Okay? Some of them will be charging you monthly on it. I'm going to share mine later. Sign up for it. Okay? Wealth is a lifelong journey. It's not a one-day thing. It's a lifelong journey. Mentorship is a lifelong journey. Okay, good. We've come to the end of the 10 facts about money. But before I round up, I'm going to be sharing 1 or 2 steps on how to make money. Okay? How to make money. So, number 1, to make money, package a value. So, more like a summary of what I've said earlier. Package a value. The value can be an idea. The value can be a product. It can be a service. It can be a partnership. And I encourage you to start with this, the partnership part. Yeah, start with the partnership part. I really encourage you to start with the partnership part. because it may take time to build value, it may take time to build product, it may take time to build a couple of these things. But to be able to build partnerships is a lot easier. How do I mean by building partnership? All you need to do, look for somebody who has a product and partner with him to promote that product for a commission. This is one of the easiest way any man can make money at the fastest pace. Okay, and I did it recently, so I don't teach, and I need you to know that I don't teach things I have not practiced. You see me talk anything because I have practiced it. Recently, the more recent one was, some of you are aware of it, was a mobile app partnership with some of my guys in the United States on Go Mobile, and I felt it was a good opportunity for that a lot of people in Nigeria will be interested in, and spoke to them about it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We are running out of time. We timed this um as a 1 hour webinar. We've exceeded 1 hour. So it's giving me a notification. So it's giving me a notification, and we're gonna see what we have to do right away. Okay. Let's see if I can extend this. I don't know whether the recording is still working. Um, okay, guys. For some reason, the time allotted for this is rounding up, so it's giving me a couple of issues here. So, all of you that are attending this, let me see if you have a question. Um, so I have a couple of questions. Okay. So sorry, I'm just battling with this guy. Yeah, but gonna be fine. I wanted to see how I can treat your questions quickly. I'm really having an issue here. So I'm gonna end this right away, but we're gonna continue this because I've not finished. So we'll continue right away. Okay, we'll continue right away. So what I'm gonna do is I will do something about extending this. Somebody that's Jimo Oluwatobi Shegun says, how will I bow the warring spirit in me, especially when I don't have the capital to risk the business I recently find out about? Okay, good. I'm going to be answering all these questions right away. Let's just continue and let's hope that go to webinar doesn't end this for me. Okay, so I'm going to continue my presentation. Where did I have it? Um, where is my presentation? Oops. Oh, like I said, I'm just new with this, so I'm still struggling once in a while in terms of being able to manage this at times. But I'm working on it. Okay, so he's asking, and feel free to ask me questions right away. I'm willing to take your questions. And he said, how do I stop worrying? For me, is you can pray about it. It's very important the spiritual perspective to pray. And each time you're getting worried about things, all you need to do is pray and read books. Try and focus more on books or materials that probably uh, will calm you down. Another important thing to do is to have a mentor. I kind of emphasize this. There's the part of having a mentor who can help you out, and when you are having doubts and issues, you go through that person. I do that a lot. I can tell you categorically that most of the things, projects that I have and things like that, before executing them, I make sure that I go through people I respect, I consider as mentors. I share those ideas with them. I try to get their opinions about those things, and that has really gone a long way to help me, because at the end of the day, they help me shape on those ideas, help me um, remove the wrong stuffs that I have around them, and the whole thing just find itself a lot better. So I encourage you to. I'm looking for my presentation; it just disappeared. I can't find it again. But I encourage you to get a mentor that has your time. And please, I keep saying, any mentorship without a mentorship program is a waste of time. So if you claim you have a mentor and you don't have a program that is able to train you weekly, monthly, then you're just wasting your time, because you will really not be able to learn as much as you want and as much as you need. So if you really claim you want a mentorship and things like that, go meet someone you trust. Tell him, I insist that you mentor me, and I want to know you to have a program with me. And if it's possible for, um, and if it's possible for you to be able to have a program with the person, a coaching program that he or she can coach you consistently. And I think that's really what that you need. If you can work something like that out, to go a long way. Now, I'm not sure whether this will end by 8, because we fix it to 1 hour. If it ends by 8, you guys shouldn't go away. I'm just going to restart it, so don't disappear. But if it doesn't end, then I'm just going to move on. Um, Samuel, I can see your question. Tayo rather. Tayo Samuel, I can see your question that I should restart it. I don't want to restart it yet until it's 8 o'clock. If it logs me out, then I'll probably restart it. The only problem is my slide. I don't know where it disappeared to. We should pray it must return. Okay, so I can finish up with that. Okay, Jimo is asking again. He says, "Sir, I am ready to pay the price. How will I get in-depth key secrets of the rich man?" Okay. Okay, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the programs I have in line that could help you out later. I'm going to be sharing that with you. Okay, Samuel, feel free to ask your questions. Remember, this is question time before I go into the mobile app business. I started the mobile millionaire training yesterday. Yesterday we did a lot of training. If you want that video, you can request for it. We can continue with that, and no problem about that. Absolutely, you can work on that. But today we're going to round up that particular training we started. Hopefully, I'll round it up very soon. Okay, but I want to take more questions. So if you have more questions on what I've taught, the slide that disappear. So let me share what I was trying to say there. To make more money, all you need to do, get an idea and solve it. In most case, partnership. Now, I'll share a story of a mobile app business I partner with. Okay, I just partner with my guys in US. And at the end of the day, thousands of dollars was made as a commission for me referring people to that business. So you stand a lot more chance if referring people, partnering with people, and referring their business to others than even running your own business. Because sometimes there's credibility issue. Okay, and these people will have taken care of those credibility issues. Okay, so people probably doubt, oh, are you sure this? You say you can do this business, probably you just started. All of those credibility issues will be there if you're starting a whole new business. But if you're partnering with someone, which is why I said one of the best way to make money, aside having a product and all of that, is that you can have your own product, or is that you can partner rather instead of having a product. Partner with someone who already has a product and refer people to that product. It's one of the most viable, vital ways of making money. And the reason for this is that you leverage on those people's credibility. Okay, you leverage on their own years of expertise. And right now, there are platforms like that where you end up even earning as much as 50% of the commission of what they are making. So it's amazing. So what do you have to lose really in the end going to such opportunity? Number two is manage money. Here you have to save it and you have to invest it. To manage money, you have to save and you have to invest. Save and invest. Save and invest is the way to manage money. You have to save and you have to invest. Okay, and then the last thing to do is to multiply money. Okay, and to multiply money, all you need to do is to diversify your investment. Okay, diversify your investment, number one, and two, monetize your life. Let everything you do be able to bring in money. Your leisure should be able to bring in money. Your vacation should be able to bring in money. Your day-to-day activity should be able to bring you money. Monetize your life. I look at individuals like Donald Trump who have reality TV shows like The Apprentice and he makes tons and tons of money. Just something he does for fun, just a kind of highlight of his normal company, just a few brief highlight. So there's a way you can monetize, and at this level, you want to move to that exponential phase of wealth and get your business to that level. And that's what happened at this particular point. Okay, so that's that about making money, managing money, and multiplying money. So we're going to go to the mobile app training right away. So what I'm going to do, since I'm not getting questions from you, I'm not sure I'm still hooked on. So I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Okay, so I hope that will be fine by you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching this particular part of this training. I am really grateful. Thank you again and again. So see you at the other flip. That will be between 8 and 9. See you then.